Okay, so from what I remember, we're Sally Face. We moved into this apartment with our dad. Something happened to our mom. I don't think we know the details. As we were here, there was like a murder or something in one of the rooms, and as we're exploring, we make a friend, and he's helping us try to convict this guy that we think was the murderer. And he says that he saw him do it. So we go through some stuff, solve some puzzles. We end up getting the police to find, or actually we find something in his apartment. It was like a bloody toy, which belonged to the person that was murdered, I think. So they convict him, but then it fast forwarded. Let's see, yeah, we don't know the details. Then it fast forwarded, and then we're talking to like a therapist, and we're an adult. Right now, we're not an adult. So in this fast forward, they said, oh, what do you think about this person being wrongfully accused, and they weren't actually guilty? And we said something along the lines of, I don't really believe that. I think he was still up to something. So it's kind of creepy. Oh, and we also don't know what happened to our face. There was a slight, I want to say hint that it might have been a dog, because there was like a dog that we were trying to pet or something like that, and then it cut away. So I don't know if the dog had something to do with anything. So now in this day, I think this is some time later, isn't it? And the blood fountain was no fun. There was some creepy stuff at the end of the last chapter. It was cool. Let's see, it's a bit later because it's winter now. Okay. So what was our mission now that we started this? We have a key card. And this is the key card that Lisa gave to me. I can use this to access the basement, which is where Lisa and our friend live. I can't remember our friend's name. And the puzzle box. A puzzle box that belonged to Larry's dad. It's missing a piece, so I can't get it open right now. So that's probably part of what we're trying to do. Oh, and it wasn't winter in chapter 1, so at least some months have passed, probably. Oh, Larry. Thank you, Relentless. Larry is the friend on the basement floor, so I wonder if I can go back and talk to him just to refresh me. Wait, this is Todd's place. This is someplace else. I think this is where Larry is, though. Isn't this where the basement is? Or is this our house? Todd's parent room. Oh no, Todd was another friend that we just met. Yeah. He promised to hack our Game Boy. I remember now. Because we're using the Game Boy to like find spirits. Is that right? Todd's parents are in there. I don't want to bother them. Okay, here's Todd. Yeah, so we're trying to get... We need an antenna and a battery to hack our the Game Gear model. What do they call it? It was a Gear Boy, I think. Which is funny because it looked like a combination of a Game Boy and a Game Gear. Like it was shaped like a Game Gear, but it had Game Boy colors, which is kind of cool. Oh, we already gave him the battery. Now we just need the antenna. Okay. Oh, the people that lived here moved out after what happened with Charlie. And Charlie, I think, was the big guy that we got accused for murder. Here's Charlie's old place. We didn't go in here yet. I think we stopped the stream right after the beginning, pretty much. Man, that smell is still lingering. I'm definitely not going in there. The Pony Fanatic. He had tons of, like, My Little Pony kind of toys. God, this music has like this weird, creepy, like chime in the background. Okay, so we're on floor number 2. How do I change floors? Now we're on 5. I just kind of wanted to check all the floors. Who knows, we're going to find an antenna. Charlie was also the potted plant in Phoenix Wright. The one in your office that you always got to like look at and remember is it Mia? Is that right? I think it was her plant originally. Oh, it's like a bloody bird cage. Ew. Anybody have pet birds? We do not. Birds are cool, but I don't know if I would want one as a pet personally. I do have some friends that have cool pets. Birds as pets, though. Locked. so this bathroom has a bunch of handprints on it. That's great. Oh, you had a parakeet a long time ago. And birds typically live a long time, don't they? I mean, I'm sure it depends on the type of bird, but I know some birds are meant to live like, what, 30 plus years? That's a disgusting bathroom. I'm getting a lot of Silent Hill vibes from this game. It's boarded shut. So, what do you guys think of the green screened chair? Is it better how it's kind of like, you might see like little corners that are a little funky, but is it better mostly being gone and you just see me? Or do you think it was better just the chair? You like the chair change? I definitely want to get a lighter green to match better. Yeah, but I didn't mind how it was before. I think I'm not so much worried about for this scene, you know, but I think it'd be cool to do funny scenes where I put myself in the scene. It'd be better without the chair there, you know what I mean? If you want to see what I'm talking about, the color difference real quick. Here comes your extreme close-up again. Is that up right? That backwards? Oh, I guess you can't right now because it's cut out. I forgot. Let me turn off that filter real quick. There we go. Okay, so now you can see the chair green. So that's the chair versus the green screen. You see that difference in color? That one's a little bit darker, and that one's much more of a lime green. So the lime green works way better for being chroma keyed out. Relentless with a ghost name. What do you mean ghost name? Yeah, I can kind of see the gradient shadow of your chair. Yeah, it kind of depends on the scene. I don't know. What's funny is, check this out. If I was to turn off the filter completely. Now it just looks like I've... Oh, I guess you see the whole green screen and everything. Now you can definitely tell the difference between the colors. There we go. Oh, when I showed the chat with the filter on. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, that was everything on this floor. That's a bummer. Floor 5 had like a ghost or something last time, didn't it? Sal's place. Kitty. Gizmo. What you doing, buddy? I love that he's just chilling there like that. I love the cat. He's awesome. Just watching TV, hanging out. You know, it's kind of funny. It feels repetitive because all of these places have the same layout. But honestly, that's realistic. Like when you go to an apartment, there might be a couple variations, but honestly, there's a lot of repetition. Edward Shovelhands. I love that. Twine Parks, not Twin Peaks. I love the references. Vampire Hunter B instead of D. And what does that say? Satan Fail? Sanus? I can't quite read that. Based on the televisions, it feels like it's like late 90s, early 2000s. Sanity's Fall. Oh, the band. I forgot all about that. Uh-oh. I accidentally left to get some popcorn. Was it an accident, Nate? Was it really? I said Sal's room. I was like, who's Sal? Sal's us. Okay. Hey, Dad. Can't talk right now, Sal. I have to make this deadline for work. Oh. Never mind. That's not a 90s computer. That's almost an 80s computer. Look at that thing. Early 90s. Late 80s. That's her real name, Sal, instead of Sally. So much mystery. Yeah, that was 402. I gotta remember which direction I was going. Robert's place. He must not be home. And I'm guessing since we've been here for so much longer, we have more history with the characters that we didn't previously have because we just moved in here. Also, are these cameras new? I don't remember all these cameras around. I definitely assumed we were a girl at first. So did I. But they were calling us a boy whenever they mentioned gender, I think. 403. That's where the killer was? Is that right? The person that we said was a killer? What the hell happened to that door? Did they piss off a werewolf or something? Look at that. It looks like claw marks like just tore through the frame. I don't think anyone lives here. Maybe they left after what happened next door. Now see, everyone calls you son or boy or something of the like. Okay, I thought that I heard male gender mentioned when they were referring to us. But, I mean, just from visuals and you see the ponytails, you just automatically assume. And Sally? Backlash Kid, what's this? How's it going, Backlash? This is a, hard to describe, kind of a creepy adventure game called Sally Face. We've recently moved to this new apartment with our dad, and it seems that we can see ghosts. So currently, we have a Game Boy that kind of has a signal that can hear and talk to ghosts. But we have to find an antenna to give to our nerdy friend that can like put it together to help amplify the signal to better find the ghosts. Whoa, David's place. Oh, hi, Sal. What yin's up to? Is that what he said? Hey, David. Have you ever seen any ghosts around? Yeah, for sure. The ghosts of my past keep me awake at night all the time. I barely get any sleep around here. What about like a spirit of someone else that used to live here? Sally, you gotta lay off the drugs, man. Trust me, you'll have a better life for it. Don't make the same mistakes I did. What happened to your pants? Oh, well, they're in the wash still. Sarah was supposed to go get them, but we just had to talk in... I can hardly read this. But we just got to talking, Nat Jano. Lost track of time. No idea what he tried to say. See ya. Kind of creepy is right. There's definitely some horror elements, but it's mostly just kind of chill and weird. They're pretty busy right now. I probably shouldn't bother them. That's college students? I don't remember that from before. Oh, Jano is that makes sense. I can't remember if it's a conversation you can skip or not by doing a side quest, but during one conversation, someone said Sal has a girl's haircut, and Sal is like, I like my hair like this. And hair is hair. Truer words have never been spoken. Ooh, Oxenfree is a pretty weird chill game. Great story for... I loved Oxenfree Backlash. That was a great game. I want to play their new game. What is it called? Not Hell, but I know it takes place in Hell. I can't remember the name, but it looks really cool. It's on my list, for sure. Chuck is downstairs, and his parents work on the weekends. No one's home. After Party. Yeah, I know Therapy got to stream that. Since I loved Oxenfree so much, I definitely wanted to play After Party. Oh, so Sal is a boy, and Sally Face is a nickname given to him by some kids making fun of him because of the mask. That'd suck. I mean, the pigtails probably don't help with their nickname either. That's true. That's very true. Let's go. We started on floor 2, so I'm going to go down to floor 1. Who is it? Miss Rosenberg. It's funny, I used to live in a town in Oregon called Roseburg. Not quite Rosenberg, but close. Very small logging town. It's Sal from upstairs. Is there something you want? I just wanted to talk to you. To me? Oh, alright. Come in then. The door's open. Whoa. She looks old. Hello there, Sally. I guess I should use old lady voice. What brings a young girl like yourself to this serious old woman? Hi, Miss Rosenberg. I wanted to ask you a few things, if that's okay. Ask away, child. I may not have much left, but time is all I've got now. Yes, time all I have, and even that'll soon slip away from me. Oh, that's sad. Let's see, there's a few occasions where people mistake Sal for a girl, and he doesn't seem to be bothered by it. Like right here. I mean, honestly, with the mask and the hair, and if you're a kid, if you don't tell people, it's like, they're gonna make that assumption. Who cares? Let's see, I got mistaken for a girl when I was a kid a lot, so I kind of relate to this. There you go, Nate. Did you have pigtails? Or maybe I've never really had a grasp on it at all. Such a strange concept, isn't it? Time. Sitting here alone, the mind can drift a great deal, wondering what's beyond the veil. Get too deep in these thoughts, and the world makes less and less sense. Yes, time is an enigma. Oh, but listen to me rambling on. I'm sorry, dear. Sally, you had something to ask? How long have you lived here? Long indeed, though it is hard to say exactly. My old mind can barely hold on to memories of yesterday anymore, let alone the distant past. I'm afraid my days are nearing an end. Soon I will return to dust, and my consciousness will merge with the great and mysterious nothing. A void that's impossible for our little brains to wrap their heads around, and trust me when I say I've tried. Yes, a powerful, dreaded, empty nothingness. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I've been rambling on again. Dude, that was dark. What was your question? Let's see, admittedly, it probably didn't help that I wore a lot of my sister's and cousins' hand-me-downs, and I grew my hair out pretty long because I wanted to be like my sister. I don't want to say I was asking for it, but when you see a 6-year-old dressed in pink with a ponytail, most of the time it's a girl. I mean, on one hand, you can't blame him. On the other hand, they knew better, so... Ooh, may I interrupt your dark tangent, Miss Rosenberg, please? Rosenberg sounds dark and cool. I like her. But honestly, when you're 6 years old, Nate, a lot of times, like, if you just saw a face, a lot of kids, you almost can't even tell the difference. Especially the younger they are, you know? Like, I've looked at babies before, and I'm just kind of like, it's wearing green. Is it a boy or a girl? If I don't know, if I'm not familiar with the kid. Yeah, all kids do look kind of similar. It's okay, Miss Rosenberg. I was asking how long you've lived in Addison Apartments. You know, I do remember when the Addisons moved here from overseas to construct the building. Actually, this land belonged to my family first, but I decided to sell to the Addisons since I was the only one remaining. I thought the company would be nice to have again, someone to share the anguish of life with. She's so dark. Yeah, kids all do look kind of androgynous till puberty, true. And even then, some girls don't really grow boobs, and some guys don't grow facial hair or have a voice drop. Just kind of in that nice little middle spot, right? I was young and desperate for a new beginning. What a foolish girl I was. You regret selling the land? A life as old as mine is filled with regret, my dear, although it eventually becomes meaningless. Okay, what about those Addisons? Whatever happened to the rest of the family? Do they live around town? They're gone. Gone. Time takes us all, poor Sally. Or Sally. Poor little Terrence is the last of his family. Oh, I suppose he's not so little now, but that's how I see him. As that young boy with the twinkle in his eye and his head filled with dreams. Now look at him. He never leaves that godforsaken room. He's talking about Larry, I think. Yeah, why does they say he locked away in there? No, I think he's talking to the guy behind the mail slot that we talked to earlier. Let's see, I guess you don't have to be familiar with the kid if you are familiar with the parents. Well, that's true too, funny thing. I guess I'm thinking of more situations where I might see some of like friends of friends or people I don't talk to regularly, and they've had a kid and I don't talk to them, so I'm kind of like, oh, what a cute baby. You know, I got to keep it very generic until you know. I do that all the time with dogs. How many times have you said, oh, what a good boy, and then the parent goes, it's a girl, or vice versa? I think I'll be like Miss Rosenberg when I get old. Yeah, Mr. Addison. So, he went a little kooky after his family passed. If you ask me, the boy was so wound up, he was afraid of his own shadow. Terrence worshipped his father and gave up on his dream of opening a tea house in order to run his father's apartments. That makes sense why he's always making that tea. Slowly but surely, he began confining himself in the safety of his room until one day he stopped coming out altogether. Yet, despite the cheery persona he puts forth from behind the door of his, Terrence Addison is about as timid as they come. He does seem super nice when you talk to him. Damaged by a life of misfortunes, but aren't we all, my dear? Yes, I suppose we are. Have you ever seen any ghosts in this building? Blaze dislikes any kind of hot beverage, if you didn't know. My boy, you're looking like a snack right now. Marcel Crow, how are you doing? Welcome back. It's good to see you. What's new? What you been up to, man? Ooh, see, I have a masculine first name, Nathan. So you'd think that would tip people off. But even nowadays, I guess I'm still kind of effeminate because I have my name tag on at work and I have my masculine voice. People still are like, excuse me, miss? Wait a second. Even with your voice, they still say that? Interesting. I don't see a ring on that finger. I took it off for working out. I'll be right back. Yeah, I can't work with it on. Or when I work out lifting weights, oh, that destroys my hand and the ring. So, no weights when I work out. Let's see, people are kind of dumb sometimes, but I think it's partially because I'm gay and I give off feminine vibes. Mostly people dumb, Nate. Mostly dumb. Everyone clip that. Don't do me dirty like that, guys. Come on. So, have you ever seen ghosts in this building? Girls flock to you in the gym. Not really. I work out in the same room I'm streaming in right now. I just have a weight set and stuff in here. Ghosts. Why in heaven would you worry about such a thing as ghosts? Sally, you're such a sweet young girl. You remind me of myself from another time. Do old Rose a favor. Enjoy your life while it lasts. Don't be consumed by the allure of death and its many secrets. I know, yes, it's quite tempting and very easy to get pulled in. Why, you could say we are all ghosts, really. Just waiting to pass from this place to the next. Such a thin membrane that separates existence and non-existence. This woman is deep. Therapy, how's it going? Welcome back. How you doing? Ooh, only workout stream I need is jazzercise. Yeah, I'm never gonna do a workout stream. I don't do very fun, exciting workouts. Let's see. Oh, you made it sound like you work out in the gym and take your ring off. No, I just had it in the bedroom. But honestly, any kind of weights, especially like heavy weights like barbells with a ring on, oh, that'll either scratch at the ring or tear up your finger. Weird flex, but okay. Did I read this? No. With our frail bones and delicate casings, any small misstep could send us reeling into eternity in the blink of an eye. Ooh, let's see if therapy can see what's different in the stream. Oh, hear me out. We'll chip in tokens for a workout stream with a jazzercise component. How old am I, Marcel? Take a guess. I'll tell you if you're warm or cold. Okay, she could not help us. You're cold. You're very cold. Nate, you're getting warmer. As I'm almost closer to Miss Rosenberg. No, I don't think so. How old is Rosenberg? 30? You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. Actually, just had a birthday. Ooh, you're getting hot. Oh, Ginger, you nailed it. You nailed it, Ginger. You're getting real close, Marcel. Yeah. I have no idea how old she is. Just very old. 80, 12. You're getting colder, guys. This is Mrs. Gibson's place. I think Miss Gibson would kill me if I bothered her again. Wait, which one's Miss Gibson? 34? You're getting a little colder. 104, obviously. I'm a vampire, if you couldn't tell. So this is Mr. Addison. He only talks through us through the little thing. Oh, sorry, you only got one of your eyes open at this point. The other is still sleeping. I just imagine you almost kind of having like a stroke face there. Be like, can't wake up. It would be very tough if you weren't fully awake to tell what was different in the stream. Death Metal Dingo, what's going on? Welcome back, dude. How are you doing? How may I help you? This guy's nice, but weird. What's with the new cameras? Didn't you and your father receive the invitation to the monthly meeting? Everything gets discussed there. I never go to those. Like, unfortunately, where we live, there's a homeowners association, which is crap because you have to pay money every month for it. But mine isn't too expensive. But I never go to those meetings. I should. I just don't. Oh yeah. I guess we just kind of forgot about it. That's not a problem at all. Though I do suggest you join in on the meetings in the future, if you're able to, that is. Oh, Marcel, 36. You're getting closer. You're getting closer. I'm doing really good, Death Metal Dingo. We had a fun birthday stream on Saturday. Absolutely crazy. If you missed it, you'll want to jump onto the YouTube channel. Therapy and the crew helped put together a video for like the birthday celebration. Super funny. It's on the YouTube channel. Let's see. I live in an apartment complex like this, but I never go to the meetings. I mean, who wants to, Relentless? Who wants to? Unless there's something really important that you care about. Ah, it explains your pale skin if you're a vampire. No, that's just me never leaving the house. See, what does the HOA actually do? So it's a homeowners association, and most importantly, they take your money. What they're supposed to do is use that money to improve the neighborhood, fix up problems, like clean up areas, like if, you know, like landscaping, that kind of thing. The only thing I remember that's happened since I've lived here is they redid all the street lamps. They're actually really nice now, real bright, but they don't seem to do a whole lot, honestly. I'm not sure what I was doing on Saturday. What time zone are you in, Death Metal? This is early Saturday. You see, it helps keep everyone informed and up to date. Anyhow, to answer your question, I've had a new security system put in for everyone's safety. With all the recent events, the tenants were getting a bit nervous. My hope is that with the new state-of-the-art security system in place, everyone can feel more comfortable in their living arrangements. That's actually the biggest thing, whatchamacallit, that a homeowners association does, is they put limits on you. So like, for example, if I wanted to paint the front of my house, I have to do it in certain colors that kind of they're not completely crazy. Like if I lived in a house in the middle of nowhere, I could totally paint it lime green. I can't here because it would stand out like a sore thumb and look terrible. So they kind of try to keep the neighborhood looking nice. Take your money, spend your money, take your money again. Let's see. Oh, we also have a club room in the basement floor where you can hang out and play pool and whatnot. And I never go there either. That sounds kind of cool, Relentless, but I would never go on my own, you know? Well, you're about to ask me for some advice on picking up chicks, but I guess you're too old. However, Marcel, am I too old to know how to pick up chicks? Or does that just mean that I have extensive experience on picking up chicks? You be the judge. The only times I see my landlord is when the bank fails to send out my rent. I don't interact with any neighbors. You know, when I was renting, a funny thing, I own the house now, but back when I was renting, I only ever talked to a landlord maybe twice, and I lived there for like 6 or 7 years. Too old to pick up. Well, I'm married, so thank God for that. Let's see. Okay, we read that. That makes sense. Thanks for catching me up on that. My pleasure. Have you seen any ghosts around? I bet he has. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Please don't tell me that my building is haunted. The last thing I need right now are some promiscuous phantoms frightening my tenants. I'm having a hard enough time keeping everyone happy while Lisa is sick. Who's Lisa? No. It's okay, Mr. Addison. Everything's okay. I'm working on a paper for school. Yeah, that's all. Did your wife allow concubines? I hope my future wife does. Nope, we are pretty monogamous. Lisa is Larry's mother. Oh, okay. Wait, that's not who we were just talking to. We met Lisa before? Phew, I nearly had a heart attack there. I simply cannot handle any more stressors at the moment. Poor guy. Or, I only like to interact with a very small selection of people. I like to say the same thing, Relentless. I have a fairly large group of friends, but I don't usually go outside of that too often, you know? Family and friends, and that's pretty much it. Marcel, you got some interesting priorities, but you do you. You do you. Oh, my neighbor's a crazy old lady who tells me for walking the dogs on her property. It's a public road, and she claims that I'm not allowed to use. Yeah, if it's a public road, that's stupid. However, Ginger, it's usually courtesy not to let him in, like, the neighbor's yard, you know? But if it's just in the road, that's totally fine. Even if it's right outside their house. You're doing a great job. Try not to be too hard on yourself. You're too kind, Sal. Okay, nobody knows about these ghosts. We gotta find that antenna. I don't think anyone lives here. Ah, the mailbox. We haven't found anything there yet. Let's see. Ooh, would I spot the difference with the stream on mobile, or should I even try? I mean, you could. You could spot it on mobile. It's very subtle, though. It's very subtle. And I'm not 100% happy with the change. I think it's kind of an improvement, but I do want to update it. So what is this game about? Dingo, that's a loaded question. So our character here is Sally Face. We just moved to this apartment with our dad, and within the first day of moving here, we were helping somebody solve a murder. We think we found out who the killer was, and we pinned it on them, and the cops came and took him away. And then it flashed forward, and we were in some kind of like therapy session, and they were telling us that that wasn't really the killer. And then it goes back to when we were a kid, but it's a couple months later. Now it's winter, and we're trying to jerry-rig a Game Boy, basically, so we can talk to ghosts. So we're looking for an antenna. Let's see, even though, your family are descendants from the direct line of Castile. What does that mean? Castile sounds so familiar. Is that a Spanish thing? Even though we're normal, my family taught everyone to have many kids. My grandma has over 400 descendants. That is intense, Marcel. That's not a loaded question at all. I just mean I have too much to discuss about it. Oh, I think the only place we haven't been is the basement. I think we've checked every floor. I was way off. The Kingdom of Castile was a large and powerful state located on the Iberian Peninsula during the Middle Ages. There, you got it, Therapy. You got it. So what I was trying to do, is I bought this like green cover for the chair so I could chroma key it out. However, the shade of green doesn't quite match the green screen, so it looks a little bit fuzzy. It's kind of there, kind of not. Depends on the lighting. Have you seen any ghosts lately? But you got it. Nah, not really. Wait, that wasn't really the voice I gave him. That was for that guy we convicted of murder. Not really. I know she's your friend, but Megan scares my pants off. Ooh, thank you, baby. Andy brought my water. Hi, Andy. It's the creepy hand comes from the ether. Oh, Castile was where Spain is today. Oh, I was kind of close. Let's see, I really want John to just to wear a green screen poncho one day and be a floating head. I can totally do. Oh, look at Georgie. He got a bath. He's needed a bath for so long. What a boy.
Oh, we got a pee-pee.
Oh, we got a big pee-pee. Don't ban the stream, guys. It's some dog nudity. Georgie got a little too excited. Georgie got a little too excited. How's your show, babe? Meh. Let's see. Ooh, you should put your Zelda t-shirt on the chair. I could try that therapy. That might actually be better than what I did. It just needs to be a lighter green. Dog! Actually, we have a... Georgie's trying to jump on my lap right now. Come here, Georgie. Oh, don't go, boy. Hi, buddy. Actually, I think you can see him better in the other one. Hi. Oh, look, oh boy. It's so funny. He likes jumping on my lap, but then he likes to kind of lay on his back, so I'm basically holding his back while I rub his chest. Of course, you know, he doesn't want to go down. Oh, I love him. He's such a sweet dog. However, if you're not familiar with Georgie, he doesn't like being put down. So as soon as I try to get him out of this position, he's going to growl at me furiously. Unless he wants to go down. If he wants to go down, we'll be safe. So he doesn't want to go down. So what I do is we make him sing for everyone. Oh yeah, buddy? Crazy dog. I just choked on my rice. Georgie's singing is a staple of the stream. Father, please accept lick. Oh, whoops. Let's get back to the game. There we go. Okay. Nah, not really. I know she's your friend, but Megan scares my pants off. I just stay in my room most times. Have you seen a demon with red eyes? We did see that in the last stream. What? Heck no. Are you trying to give me nightmares? See ya. So we're the only one that has seen any of this stuff. Really, who keeps leaving their clothes in here? Lost and found? Please be an antenna? Doesn't look like anything I can use right now. Dang it. I was vomiting last stream. I remember that, Dingo. Choking on food in this one. Oh, did you answer earlier, Dingo? I might have missed it. Did you say what time zone you were in? Why does that remind me of Little Misfortune? Just like putting autotune on a growling puppy. It's like the vocal equivalent of glitter. That is too true, Nate. I never thought about it that way, but that's a really good point. We're basically putting glitter on Georgie's scary voice. Looks like the machine is empty. Yeah, so is my tummy. Is he just waiting for the snack machine to get refilled? Galaxy Brain Nate strikes again. Oh, you're in Mountain Standard Time. Okay. So for you, it's 8:20 for me. Does that mean it's 9:20 for you? I think Mountain's 1 hour ahead of me. Oh, I needed to get up early today. We'll be listening to the stream and attending to my morning chores. Therapy, before you run away, I meant to ask you, when do you want to do your stream for, whatchamacallit? Black Mirror 2 that you redeemed? Do you want to do that? Do you want to pick a particular day now, or do you want to wait until we're getting close to the end of this game, or how do you want to handle that? Also, look at the photos on the wall. Sal's in one of them, and he's part of the family now. Oh, you're still here, Therapy? Okay. Can I redeem games? You can, Marcel, but it takes work. As you hang out in the stream, you earn tokens. So this is Larry's room. Once you have 2,500 tokens, however, I'm going to have to increase that price because you guys are redeeming them quicker than I can beat them. You can redeem a game and we play it one time on stream. And if everybody really likes the game, we'll vote on it and we might choose to continue playing it. Actually, this game was requested by Relentless. How do I buy tokens? Oh, you don't buy them, just from hanging out in the stream. I mean, I guess technically you earn them whenever you do like subscribe and donations and stuff, but it's not quick. I didn't do the tokens in a way where you can really buy streams very easily. It would be way too expensive. Just by hanging out and spending time, you earn tickets, like our tokens. Well, you're currently subscribed, so every 10 minutes you're here, you earn 2 tokens. Don't increase it for me, John. I'm trying to think of a fantastic game. But we kind of have to increase it because at this point, I'm working on one. We have another one already queued up. And I think 5 people can currently redeem one. So if everybody redeemed one, it'd pretty much be me just doing viewer-supported games through like the entire summer. Hurry up, Nate. It would be easier for stream more, I know, Marcel. I can only stream as much as my schedule allows me. I wish I could, but full-time job, house, wife, dogs, life, you know. Let's ask him, is your mom okay, Larry? Yeah, she'll be alright. The change of seasons always gets to her. It's just a bad cold. She'll be okay. I'll be back. Hasta la vista, Sally. I think we were here earlier. Ooh, did you ever tape that new Sanity's Fall song? Yeah, man. You want to hear it? Maybe later. Whenever you want to hear it, just let me know. 4,000 tokens, calling it. I was thinking like 3,000 or 3,500. What do you guys think? I mean, when I did the 2,500, that was just a random guess on how long it would take for you guys to earn tokens. However, based on like most of you guys being subscribed all the time when watching these, and also all the tokens we give out for the games, whatchamacallit, whenever people subscribe, we give out extra tokens, and for basketball, I think it's increasing quicker than I expected. Also, I don't want anyone hating my choice, so I'm trying to be careful. Honestly, unless you picked a trollish game, I think almost any game you guys picked would be just automatically approved. 6 people can do it. 6 people. I mean, honestly, me changing the amount probably wouldn't change how many people can redeem it by very much, but it would drop them lower, so it'll take longer to earn it again. I'm gonna pick a Roblox game. See, Marcel? That's the kind of game that would definitely just be basically not voted to continue, is my guess. It's my guess. However, if you guys redeem a game that I can't beat, like it doesn't have a story, like let's say Minecraft. I guess technically you beat Minecraft, but I don't know. What's a good example? The Sims or something. Let's say The Sims. If you guys chose The Sims and I streamed it, because I can't beat it, I think what I would do is vote if you guys want me to do another stream of it, but just one. Let's see. Oh, you replied to the question. Oh, I think I missed that. After this game, of course. Okay, because what happens when you pick a date that works for you, please let me know in advance. Okay, we could do that, Therapy. What I've done in the past is this game has just kind of become the new current game. So if somebody redeems a game, it can interrupt this, but just for one stream. And then if they choose to continue it, then we continue playing the game after we beat this one. Nothing useful in here. I got that weird box from here. Doesn't seem to be anything else of note. Okay, I'm confused. Where did I miss an antenna? Hey, welcome back, Spider. How's it going? I always want another stream. We've been pretty good, though. Typically, we only do 3 streams a week, but we've been doing bonus streams with Andy on Fridays kind of regularly. It's going. It's better than not going. Ooh, what's the command to check the tokens? Is it top 5 Or top points, okay. See, 3,000 wouldn't be too bad. I think increasing to 3,000 might be a good number. Then only 2 people can afford it, and when anybody... Although, a funny thing already afforded it, and now can almost do it a second time. Alright, it's going fantastic. There you go, Spider. That's what I like to hear. Even if you're lying to me, it sounds great. Oh, we haven't been in this room yet, since we know that we needed an antenna. Can I get you anything? Don't trouble yourself, Sal. Larry is taking good care of me. She looks awful. You must be miserable. Where am I missing an antenna? This is where we saw that creepy ghost earlier, remember? Oh, if you want to take a break, we're about halfway through the stream time. I got to give myself a mention. Let me go a couple more minutes and then we'll do a quick break to get everyone to play that game. Oh, actually, it's been the start of an amazing week, and I expect more awesomeness to come. No lie this time. I think you meant no lie, right? Low lie? Oops. Wait, no, that was correct. That's the exit. What the heck is the antenna, guys? We started off on floor 2, I think. Maybe I walked right back past it. I was just going too fast, maybe? I don't know. So I think we talked to everybody, and she never even mentioned an antenna. All she could do is ask about ghosts. Bob the fish. I like you, fish. That's Bob. He's okay. My parents insisted I needed more nature in my life to counterbalance all of this technology, as they put it. I remember that. So I think I've already showed him everything. We had a walkie-talkie, a puzzle box, and a key card. None of those would work. Let's see, do you want to hint about the antenna? Maybe just like what floor it's on, Relentless, if you know offhand. Just to like limit our search a little bit. Because yeah, I must have ran right past it and I didn't see the words pop up. Basement, okay, perfect. The last place I was. Ooh, fun fact, the only effective way to buy the choose a game thing is to cheer 2,500 bits, 10 bits per 100, or 10 tokens per 100 bits, which is about $400 Canadian. Jeez, Nate. And honestly, that's 250 bucks American. And that's kind of why I did it that way. I wanted all the cheers and subs and everything to be beneficial, you know? But I didn't want the stream to be like overly reliant on donations and stuff. It's super appreciated. And I want it to be some kind of bonus and whatnot. But I also want it to, just you guys hanging out is able to get enough points to do everything, you know? But the main question is, how are you doing? I'm doing fantastic, Spider. I'm excited to be back on this game again. We haven't played this since last Tuesday, a full week. Okay, so somewhere in this basement. I actually thought it was going to be right over here, so let me take my time a little bit walking by this stuff. Seems like we can only... Oh, you know what? Can I use these items? I wonder if I need to use the puzzle box. I don't think you can use items like that. I was excited to see your sexy face back in action. You and Marcel. Oh, Marcel, I forgot to respond. You said Roblox would get mad views. Probably not for me. I think Roblox is probably a very saturated channel. When you got like 15 people watching you, if you're on like a Fortnite channel or something, nobody's going to find you, really. You're still deep in the burrows in a game like that. Always love to meet new people. However, I don't know if that will be our normal crowd. Ooh, so there's an item somewhere on this floor you can interact with to get an antenna. Okay. Yeah, there must have been something I just walked right by. Ooh, is it bad that I want to request Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition? Not at all. I used to play Age of Empires all the time, the original. I never played the new one, the Enhanced Edition, but when I did play it, I remembered the Chinese, when you fought against them, they were brutal. I think it was the Chinese. They would just have nothing but, I think they called them Chokunus, which is like some kind of archer character. And they were, sorry to use this word, but relentless. They were unstoppable. Okay, we could talk to him. We could look at the stereo. Okay, it's probably not outside because that's no longer the basement anymore, really. Let's see, I played 2 a lot as a kid. The Definitive Edition is really good. Poor Blizzard. I heard that the, whatchamacallit, Definitive Edition or whatever, the remake, Reforged of Warcraft 3, I heard was terrible. Which is a bummer. I love Warcraft. Oh, they remastered it with fully 3D graphics and made it compatible with 4K. Plus, they added 2 new systems. Wait, it's in 3D? I didn't realize that. I thought it was just like super high-res 2D graphics. That's really cool. And it just runs smoother, which is lovely. Now I'm excited to try it out. Did I still miss something, Relentless? Maybe it was in the, whatchamacallit, outside in the treehouse. Want another hint? Yeah, because I did miss it. Narrow it down for me. I'm failing. Ooh, when they made it a lot of changes to the gameplay, villagers can queue actions, and there's options to make a max population of 500 per character. What was the old one? This is inside Larry's apartment. Larry's room, okay. Was it 200 max before? So there's nothing I can do to force her to look at different things. I think it's just when I walk in that space, if there's something there, I can do it. I would have thought the stereo would be a good thing to yank that antenna off. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Maybe we have to listen to it. Although, is grayed out. I thought we already did this. Maybe we have to listen to it, and it'll knock the antenna off the wall. So I can see it hanging back there on top of that Dead Things poster. Let's give it a minute. It was 200 max, okay. Yeah, see, now I can't interact with it. I just realized this game has stereo sound in my headphones. When I walk over here, it's in this one. When I walk over here, this one. Okay, I don't think that antenna's fallen off. I'll be back. Okay, I don't think that was a solution. Am I getting colder, Relentless? Or am I getting warmer? Poor Blaze. Oh, stop the music. Colder. Dang it. I mean, I'm literally getting colder because it's outside, but I meant distance. Oh, this is bugging me now. Have you ever looked at, you think your monitor's clean, but when I'm looking at the screen and it's completely white, I see little specks of Lord knows what, probably my spit or something from talking to my microphone all the time. And, yeah, it's on my screen. I love that music. Well, I'm not surprised. Death metal dingo. It is inside here. Alright. I guess this is pixel hunting. Wait, can I interact with items even if it doesn't have any words? I'm just gonna mash the A button. You know what that is, guys? That is just a John doesn't understand the game mechanics tragedy. Come on, game. I thought it always had a word whenever I could interact with something. So now, I'm gonna be mashing the A button all the time, wherever I go, for always and forever. Hey, mind if I borrow the antenna from your scanner? I guess that'd be okay. Sweet. Okay, let's go talk to him. Is there gonna be any puzzle game? Little Misfortune didn't really have anything like this, but I wouldn't say it's a puzzle game. Is there gonna be any puzzle game that doesn't have like a super convoluted mechanic that just goes way over my head that I get stuck on? I don't think so. I found it eventually. It's true. Wait, what floor was he on? I don't think he was on 5. I think he was on 4. I don't think I would have found that without a hint, to be honest, because I'm looking for those words to pop up over the head. We're looking for, what was his name? I'm trying to, no, those are good hints for them. Those are perfect hints. Maybe it wasn't floor 4. Oh, I think he was on floor 2. I think he was on 2. I admire your will not to backseat all this time. That's iron will. Honestly, when you watch someone struggle, it's really hard not to help. Todd. There we go. I'm like aggressively drumming my desk, trying not to backseat. I could just see you clenching your fists, clenching your teeth. Stupid John, hurry up and do it. It's right there. Wait, I gotta mash buttons. Could be anything. You never know. Will this work for reception? Will the antenna work as an antenna? Yes, this will work perfectly. With the 2 computers you retrieved and my own equipment, I can adequately make the modifications to the Gear Boy I spoke of earlier. Give me a moment to get it ready. Oh, see, that's the other thing. If I requested like a Nancy Drew game, I'd be backseat gaming constantly. You know what we'll have to do? I'll have to create another chat channel. However, it's probably a bad idea. I was gonna say I can create another chat channel and you guys can just like spam in there all your backseat gaming, but then you guys would be talking trash about me. I never see it. Although I guess you guys could do that anyway in Discord or something. See, that one time I stopped myself from backseat gaming, you ended up doing the one-handed streams. I'm thankful for that no backseat for the... Honestly, a funny thing, that made the rest of the game that much more interesting. I was so happy that it kept playing after that, you know? Okay, all set. Behold, the Super Gear Boy. Cool? Don't worry, you can still play games on it, that's the important part. It'll only be ghost hunting mode while the strange cartridge is in it. I have a hole in my lip. No, is my shirt... I was going to say, is my shirt chroma keyed out? It's not quite green, but it has some green tones to it. Ooh, this really isn't a hint, but now that you have the Super Gear Boy, you can unlock chapters of a mini-game, like a Gear Boy game, and if you find them all, they tell their own story. That's pretty cool. So I can actually play the Gear Boy? Ooh, we do have now a secret chat in Discord to trash talk John. I guess technically you guys could be voice chatting and trash talking me. It'd be like Mystery Science Theater 3000. However, I unfortunately needed a few extra parts from your walkie-talkie and wasn't able to salvage it. I hope it's alright. Larry's not going to be happy about that. It's okay though, it's for a good cause. You know, based on the time and stuff, Blaze, let's go ahead and do that real quick, once we're done with this discussion. Wonderful. Now for the best results, you'll need to hold the system out with the antenna fully extended. To do so, press the Y button. The screen will glow if it detects any paranormal frequencies in close proximity. Once we get past this section, we'll try to play a Stream Animals game. While it's flashing, press the R button there to produce a large electrical discharge. If my theory is correct, then the surge of electricity will provide an ample source of power to energize nearby apparitions and possibly other supernatural elements as well. Okay, I think I get the gist of it. I suggest that we take it for a test run in my bathroom. Sounds good. Of course, originally it was to collect ideas for the birthday video. Oh, were you guys using the voice chat to do ideas for the birthday video? Let's see, this is because honestly, I have the entire like John Cadia Discord on like alert. So whenever you guys post something on there, I get a notification. We might need to change the name from Psst, John's birthday is soon. Oh, was it on your Discord therapy? And I just didn't have permissions to see it. Oh, this is the thing you can skip, but use the Game Boy or Gear Boy in Todd's bathroom. You can get the first chapter of the Gear Boy game. Oh, sweet. Okay, whenever you're ready, hold the Super Gear Boy by pressing Y. Oh, wait, instead of doing that, should I do this? Todd modified my Gear Boy to detect supernatural hotspots. I can use it by pressing Y and activate it by pressing R. Okay, so I can't activate it from there. So I do this. R. When it says R, does it mean the right trigger? Oh, the right bumper. Why isn't that working? Maybe I... Jeepers. Oh, thank you. It's a toilet monster. It's crying blood. It worked. Holy crap. Hello, what's the matter? I never... Wait, should we do... This might get too annoying, but... Let me know. I never thought he'd kill them. It's all my fault. Who? Stacy and her daughter. Oh God, what a fool I was to fall for a married woman. It's never a crime to follow your heart. You must be a romantic like I was. It's kind of you to say, but I know better than that. We want to help you. Why haven't you left this place? We can never leave. What do you mean? You can't pass on? What's keeping you here? Have you seen a demon with red eyes? Can you tell us anything? No. What? What is it? He's here. Who? The red-eyed man? The one who killed Stacy and her daughter? I have to go. I'm sorry. Ooh, I saw a creepy thing in the mirror too right then. We'll change it to John is an old man now. Rest in peace. It's too true. Oh, like a group chat. Oh, like direct chats. I know what you mean. Like you start a chat with somebody and then you invite someone else and you just keep inviting people. Oh, that's cool. Is you, therapy, funny thing, invisible, libertalia, relentless, spider, tiny, and Nate. That's awesome, guys. That is a whole mood. Ooh, unlocking the Gear Boy chapters doesn't usually require you to go out of your way too much, but they can be easy to skip because you don't have to collect them. And as I've proven, I've already skipped some things on accident. One of them is in the treehouse, I think, and there's one you can miss if you just don't go there. What was that sound? Oh, I was using the creepy ghost voice to do the ghost voice. Do you guys like that, or is that obnoxious? If I hear something like that in my toilet, I'd just die. Just kill me now. That was a fully formed and conscious apparition. I've never seen anything like that. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just one thing to read about the paranormal and formulate theories, and a whole other thing to actually experience it. I know what you mean. It's a lot to take in. Well, I have some work to do. I think I've had my fill of excitement for today, so I'll stay here and do some research. I want to look in the history of Addison Apartments to see if I can find anything about past residents and about the supposed murders. That would be really helpful. While you do that, I'm going to search for more supernatural hotspots. Perfect. Oh, and by the way, I noticed some extraneous static around the game cartridge. You may want to check it out to make sure it's okay. Extraneous static, you say? That was perfect timing. The pipes in my house made a loud hissing sound, and the moment you said, "What was that sound?" That's creepy, Dingo. It's like I knew. Maybe I caused it. Okay, how do I play the Game Boy? Oh, here we go. Now I have the option. Oh, this is cool. Dot matrix with stereo sound. The game is In Seeking Proidence? I'm not familiar with that word, proidence. Is that like revenge or something? Providence. Providence makes way more sense. Providence, John. I don't know why that looked more like a U to me. Like proidence. Prudence? Proidence? Providence. I can read, guys. Sure. Oh, so we missed chapters 1 and 2 already? Or do you get them out of order? He knew not why he was drawn to this place, yet could not prevent his feet from treading the dirt path before him. Perhaps it was simply curiosity, or perhaps it was destiny. New TLAB, Proidence. You do get them out of order, okay. This is cool. Just like leaving a wagon. What's funny is he never changes the direction. He's always walking backwards. Ooh, you may want to play them in order once you have them all. They sort of make more sense that way. Oh, I bet. Yeah. I don't guarantee I will find them all, though. I will try. Sorry, members only. Sounds like someone is crying. I better go check to make sure they're okay. All these rooms look the same. Oh, is this a maze? All these rooms look the same. Okay, some of them made a noise. Did you notice that? Okay, if I go up, it made a noise. Right. So I think we have to memorize that. Up, right. Up, right, left. Nope. Okay. Up. Right. Left. Down. Up, right, left, down. Nope. Crap. Up. Right. Left. Down. Now I'm not sure where. Try down again. Ah, I think I have the idea. Let's see, it's not hard. It just requires you going back to the rooms you've already been in. Okay. Just to find the extra cartridges. Token time, stream breaks. What other things will John try to start his best to avoid? Oh, yeah! Let me finish this and then we'll do it. Do I have the right idea? Up. Right. Down. Wait, did I do that right? Left? No. I already forgot my order. Up. Right. Left. Oh, you know what? I think I was screwing that up. I think you can go backwards as many times as you want. Okay. So up. Right. Down. Up, right, down is correct. Left? No. Up, right, down. I'll try right again. Ah! Hello, miss. Are you okay? Who are you? Pardon my rudeness, ma'am. My name is Gregory Montague. I didn't mean to intrude on you. It's just that I heard crying and wanted to make sure everything was okay. That's kind of you. I take it you're not with the men of this church. No, ma'am. That's for the best. It's terrible what goes on in this place. It keeps me up at night. I'm beginning to fear for mine and my daughter's safety. I've tried to reason with them. I've reached my wit's end. I understand. I lost my family last year in the big factory fire. It breaks my heart to see a kind lady such as yourself so broken up. I'd like to help however I can. You just need to tell me what you need. That's awful kind of you, Mr. Montague. I'm dearly sorry about your family. Please, call me Greg. Pleasure to meet you, Greg. I'm Stacy Holmes. You couldn't have come along at a better time. You must be an angel. Just a humble farmer that's glad to be helpful to nice folk like you. The pleasure is all mine. Wait, little chunk of the chapter done. Oh, it's kind of like the Monstermon cards in kindergarten. I also want to do kindergarten 2 at some point. And there's only 8, so it's a lot less work. That's good. It's extra stuff, but they are story related, so I think they're worth getting. I like it that they kind of interweave or help explain the story. That's kind of cool. Alright, now the question is, how often do we want to break this thing out and test it? Oh, you know what? It's going to make a noise when we're close, right? So I can just walk around with that out, I believe. Nope, no ghosts in here. We already checked the bathroom. What was that? It sounded like somebody sawing logs. They could technically be anywhere, so I'm just going to keep this out. This looks like a place for ghosts. Ah, yep. Whoa! The hell was that? What? That was it? Like a big pentagram kind of thing, huh? Let's see, it's a good idea to keep it out because there's lots of stuff to be found. Oh, cool. I don't know what the deal with that symbol was. Okay, now's a good time. So let's do a quick game. Let me see how this is going to work without me quitting the game. Okay, good. That mutes automatically. That's good. Let's launch the stream animals. I can do a little stretch, and if you guys need to grab water or something, you probably want to jump in the game because it'll play automatically, and then the winner will get a token. And it should automatically switch, I think, to what has focus, I'm hoping. Let's see, is it going to switch? Maybe it's not going to switch. What if I hide that and re-show it again? Because this is weird. I actually have 2 games going on at the same time, which is abnormal for the stream. Gonna pop up? There we go. Okay, it does work. I don't think I've seen all the animals yet. What was another new one that I got? Unicorn. Did we have a unicorn last game? What's funny is the unicorn also has a hat. So if you've not played this before, all you have to do is type !join, or you can type the name of any of those animals. Look at me in my little hat. Yes, all of the subscribers to the channel get a random hat. That was one of the things that I bought in the DLC. Plus we got a few new animals. I didn't buy all of them. I bought like 5 of them, so I want to see how much we use it, and we'll see if we want to get more. So I think it gives people a minute to join, which is probably pretty good. Wait, do I have 2 hats? It does look like you have 2 hats, Relentless. Why are you so cool? Is it because you're the grand champion of the stream, maybe? Everybody else only has 1. Oh, you were the unicorn last time. Nice, Holly. I had no clue what my hat is. It looks like a bee's behind or something. I'm not sure what that is, Dingo. Okay, so now everybody gets to... John, you are adorable. You get to pick a direction you want to move. I'm going to start making my way towards the center. So how much time does this give us? Like 30 seconds? I might drop that to like 20. Uh-oh. So if you're near the edge and you hit the wrong direction, you can actually jump off. Luckily, you weren't right on the end. Oh, diagonal drop. Oh no. Blaze and therapy already gone. They can still vote for disasters, and they come back as animals to haunt us. But that was quick. I still need to get towards the center. Oh my goodness! Sophie is elsewhere. Welcome to the stream, and welcome, Raiders, to John Cadia. What's going on, everybody? Okay, now we have to do one more game. After this, we're playing a little game that everybody gets to play in, kind of a little break from our current game that we're streaming. This is called Stream Animals. Everybody gets a little creature, and you get to interact. So Sophie, thank you so much for the raid. How in the heck are you guys? Oh my goodness, Kate. Thank you so much. It looks like my bot is spamming, but thank you so much for the sub, Kate. I will switch screens, but not until after we're done with this game, because you guys have to interact and see. Let me give you a quick shout out there, Sophie. And I actually just got a emote for that. I wonder what I got. 8. It's 6 in the morning for you, Sophie? Oh, you were still working on Detroit. How close are you to platinuming that game? Now wait, do you already have the platinum? Or are you just trying to fill everything up? Anonymous. Don't know who you are. I have a certain set of skills. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to thank you. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gift sub to Sophie. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my goodness. Anominos are the best. Could be anybody. Anominos, I like that. I'm still alive. I'm gonna go north. So what we do in this game is you get to move along in this grid. You choose if you want to go north, south, east, or west. And then you get to vote on a disaster, which takes out a bunch of players. Oh! Nope, we're okay. Oh, the wind. Oh, the wind got you, funny thing. Lame. 3 players are dead. Oh, you're still missing 2 trophies for the platinum, but I'm working on the 1%. Oh, 100%. Okay. So you can get 100% and still not have all the platinums? I guess that makes sense. Because they just have different requirements, you know? I need to get away from that water. Nate, I'm still alive. I can't wait to do Detroit again. My plan is to play Detroit in March. Depending on the schedule, I'll try to do it around the same time that Brian rated us, kind of like as an anniversary thing. I think that'd be really fun to play through the game again. Honestly, it's been so long. I'm excited just to see it again. I've been able to jump into other people's streams playing it, but there's so much that I missed. Alright, I want Vulture. And also, everybody, even if you're not currently in the game, you can vote on the different commands that happened. Not to the player, not the movements, obviously, but the disasters. You can vote on those. Black Cat plays. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay. I can't believe I'm still alive. You're dangerously close to me, Dingo. I'm gonna get the heck away from you. Although I guess you could look at what I just did and you can totally just follow me. I can kind of cheat being the streamer. I can actually click on my commands rather than typing them out, but I'll just go ahead and type them out. Not on purpose, I promise. The wind blew you over here on death metal. What's the next disaster going to be? I always vote for the most brutal ones. Oh, the duels are fun. But let's do a lightning strike. We're all bunched up. I love it. Ooh, 1 lightning strike would take out that whole group. Oh, are you on auto, Holly? Now, if you type in a direction, I wonder if that breaks the auto thing. And all you raiders that just joined, have you ever seen this game before? I don't think I've ever jumped in another stream that was doing this, but it's pretty cool. Oh, phew. Oh, it hits multiple times. Oh, God! I was hoping it would hit that spot. Poof! And then there were 2. So this is a little game you can kind of play with the entire stream, Black Cat. Oh, so we get to move. I'm gonna move where you're at, actually. I wonder what happens if there's a tie. See, I haven't rigged the game. This is true. Relentless has won 5 out of 8 games that we've played, I believe. It's ridiculous. Well, that was close. We only have 2 players left. There's really no safe place. There's water everywhere. I'm still gonna follow you, dingo. Oh, you know what? I didn't get to see my emote that I unlocked. Oh, that's a cool one. That little kissy emote. Thank you so much, Kate. You know what? Oh, we don't have the duel. Dang it. The bat's pretty fun. The bat has a small chance of not killing people. The bats fly in, they just kind of knock people around. Rage. Oh dear God. Hi, spider. Oh, you gotta hop out and get some sleep. Yeah, if it's 6 in the morning for you, Sophie, I have no doubts. Thank you again so much for the raid. And you guys, if you have not followed Sophie, be sure you do, especially if you like following Detroit. She's currently trying to... Sorry, we're dead. We both just died. What the heck does that mean? I've never seen a tie before. But yeah, be sure you guys follow Sophie. She's currently trying to 100% full chart Detroit. Relentless. If I can't win, no one does. Just straight up draw. Nobody gets tokens. Okay. We'll do Uno Mas. Uno Mas game. Now that we have some more people to jump in. Oh, this is a cool level. Although they're little kind of weird islands. This is kind of interesting. So to join the game, everybody can join. All you have to do is type !J, or you can type ! and one of those animal names. It's up there at the top right. Yeah, top right. It's funny because I'm pointing to my left, but it's right. I died first, I think. Were you the first one to go? Wait, on the first time, Dingo, you lasted at the end. Oh, you mean you actually fell in the water before me? I think the way the bats were hitting us, we were technically in the same spot, so it works out. Oh, Black Cat. That's my dog, Jesse, up there playing fetch. Thank you very much, Black Cat. Welcome to the stream. Where's my hat? Oh, you don't have a hat, Nate? All the subscribers should get a hat. And Black Cat, you should join in. You have 10 seconds to join this game. And you have a chance to win some tokens. Just type !J in 3, 2, 1. And if you don't make it, you can still vote on what kills us. Oh, I do. I just can't tell which is mine. Where are you? Oh, I think you have a sombrero, Nate. I think you have a sombrero. Oh, I'm on a populated island. I don't like that. There's all kinds of folks here. I'm eating something right now, so I can't join. Understand. Although, in the future for this game, if you don't... 3 players. Dead already. Dingo, Holly, and myself. Just plop. Gone. Just like that. It's going to be a quick game. In the future, if you want to play and you're busy doing stuff, you can actually just join and let it autoplay. There's even less strategy. A lot of it's random, but it'll just kind of randomly choose directions, so there's still a chance that you could win, even if you're just eating and watching. That's what you get for trying to ignore the question. Wait, which question was that? Oh, wait. No, I missed it. What question? Did I miss a question? And how does one play? You're not in here currently, Spider Monkey, but all you have to do is when you're playing, you can type the directions like north, south, east, or west to pick which way you want to move. But right now, we get to choose a... I did not type that right. A disaster that's going to be for all the players. Even if you're not in the game, you can still type in the disasters to kill players. And how does one enter? So you have to do it at the starting of the game, Spider. You just type !Join, or you can type the name of an animal if you want to pick a specific animal. Aww. Relentless's luck has run out. Relentless and a funny thing, both dead. Now, it's like the epic basketball battles of Blaze versus Nate. However, Nate is sitting pretty. And how does one win? Last man standing, Spider. If you are the last person alive, you win. True, Relentless. We can't quite blame you for cheating. Although, I think maybe you were actually getting hacks from the developer when he was joining. Ooh, we haven't done the chicken in a while. I am out of questions. How does one type? Yeah, we'll do a token for the winner, Blaze. I don't know what it means, but chickens are cool. They all act a little bit differently. Some are more dangerous than others. How does one rage? Oh, that was me. I flew in as a chicken and killed Blaze.
What?
Oh, and token time for the subs. That's true. Nate, congratulations. Was that your first game that you won? I just want to check the local leaderboard. It was. Nice. You are all tied for second place with one win, guys. Alrighty. Shut up. Making the wise choice. John playing favorites. I didn't do it. It's completely random, guys. Okay, so let's jump back in here. And 2 tokens, guys. 2 tokens, right? Let me verify. Yes, we had Anonymous and Kate. Look at all the little guys down there. That's awesome. Okay, now, where was I in this game? I think we finished floor 2. So, let's kind of work our way up. Let's do 3. What's up, brother? I had nothing to say to him. Nice, a funny thing and relentless. Good job. Good catch. Good hops. How's the leaderboard looking for the jumps, by the way? Blaze had, like, far off lead, and I'm pretty sure, based on history, he's still far in lead with those. I'm curious how close second place is, though. Nothing on floor 3. You're number 1 with 105. I'm guessing second place has like half of that, if even that. Oh, just over half with 52 or 53. Nice. Libertalia, where's she at? I haven't seen her pop in the chat yet. Oh, kitty. Always got to check the side. You never know. That's where we first saw a ghost. Was in the kitchen, actually. No more toilet monsters. That's good. You know, this game doesn't have a run, but it is fairly quick. At least she moves at a decent rate. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Imagine if our dad was a ghost. Gizmo was a good cat. I love that name for a cat, Gizmo. I always think of Gremlins, of course. Gizmo. I know. Because I mean, I'm glad I didn't take a break though, Blaze, because we had a raid. So maybe it'll be, let's call it more of an intermission. It's more of a break for you guys. If I need a break, I could take a break, but I'm like a machine. You guys know I have no feelings. I just keep on going. Oh, of course, the creepy birdcage. Another one of those symbols. But nothing else, just the symbols. Oh, very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you too, Black Cat. 5 a.m. Oh my lord, I'm off to bed now. Get some great sleep, Black Cats. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope we catch you again sometime in the future. Some good sleep. 5 a.m. You're a rock star. Another Brit. Yes, Blaze is actually from England as well. Ooh, there's another one right here. That didn't look good. So I'm wondering, should I be like finding some kind of I guess pattern between these symbols? Oh, your chat stops you from typing. Jump back to back. Anyone know how to turn that off? So your chat stops you from typing back to back. What do you mean, Holly? Oh, you getting some sleep too, Rebecca? Thank you so much for hanging out and joining with the raid. You get some good sleep too, and we'll see you next time. Oh, you can't type the same thing within 30 seconds if you're not a VIP or... Is that true, Blaze? Oh, that's weird. I didn't realize that. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Because we need that for games, you know? And I'm never worried about, like, people coming in here and spamming or anything. I'm shocked there's no ghost in here. All the creepy newspapers on the ground and kind of like a... That's supposed to be a bed. Let's see, I think it's a universal Twitch thing. I'll have to check out the options that I have, because there's some moderation I can turn on or off. I might be able to stop that. Otherwise, VIP for everybody. I mean, what else can you do? Okay, so we did... I think we went up to... We're on 5 right now. We were on 2, so I think we need to go to 1. Of course there's a ghost here. Nope. Nope. Oh my. What is that horrific device you have? It's, well, it's sort of hard to explain. Wait, is she dead? You really shouldn't tamper with things you don't understand. Are you okay? Yeah, that was definitely creepy. That was cool. Is anything okay? I haven't been in a long time. I meant... Yes, I know, Sally. I'm not going to drop dead on you. Not today, at least. Okay, so she's not dead. What was with our ghost thing, though? Okay, so I think we just unlocked a new game. A new cartridge. Hey, we got chapter 1. Yeah, I basically recommend checking out every location you've been to now that you have the Gear Boy. Okay, sweet. So, I wonder if this is talking about the same girl that was crying in that church. She desperately sought a place among the council. A funny thing. I see a crossover happening with your game. So, the aspiring witch traveled deep into the castle for the initiation trial to retrieve the Book of Forgotten Truths. Whoa. This game starts out like in a weird dungeon kind of thing with a pentagram on the floor. Are we going to find George Washington and Napoleon? Maybe some butlers? Sir, sir, sir. That was so funny in that game when we were... Oh, no. Oh, crap. When we were talking to one of the butlers, and we basically convinced him, like, we asked, hey, can we borrow that book? And he's like, oh, sure, sir, but you have to give it right back. We took the book, and then we went to leave, and he was like, oh, sir, please give me back the book. And, like, we don't have your book. And he's like, I just gave it to you. No, you didn't. Oh, okay, sir. I felt so bad for him. But they were weak to manipulation. Take book. I have retrieved the Book of Forgotten Truths. Will you not see my worth now? The council recognizes the great resolve you've shown us today. We need to do this.
Let this book stand as testament to your place among the rigs from henceforth. May our sight pierce the heavens, and our reach be infinite and everlasting. For we are the devourers of God.
Damn. Okay. So she was in some weird, creepy place trying to appease some council. The council. Close-ups, political intrigue, and incest. And losing body parts. What's not to love? Ooh, get that Zelda webcam ready, John. Zelda shirt. Time for another one-handed stream, guys. I know there has to be demons in this game now. I also found a book with a page ripped out, and we convinced him that he damaged our book. That's awesome. I don't remember having that. Oh wait, we already checked this room. I don't know if anything's going to pop up in the hallway. I think something did pop up in the hallway earlier, actually. Nothing new from him. No? No ghosties? We can't go outside now. So, to the basement. You know, I always have a hard time knowing what I'm doing in the screen because it's sometimes hard to notice like where that push in button is when you first start. I'm looking for like a brighter cursor or something, I don't know. My guess is we're going to find something in the treehouse. Oh, maybe back here. This is where we saw the red-eyed demon. Ah. This is a bad idea. What the? Oh, I got an achievement for that. And another chapter, out of order, of course. The young... Oh my lord. 2 raids today. Hold on. I know, another raid! What is going on? Grebard and stream. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for raiding, Grebard. What were you playing today, dude? Where's my chat thing? There we go. Give you a quick shout out there. Kenshi! What is Kenshi? I saw you on Twitter mention it, but I haven't had time to jump into a stream to see what kind of game is it. Is this something brand new? The first thing I think of when I hear Kenshi is there's that Sekiro game. Is it something like that? Like a really hard action game? It is suffering. Is it a survival game then maybe? Yeah, if you had to compare it to another game, what would you say it's like? And it's good to have you back to streaming, dude. You took a little bit of a break, but I'm glad that you're back. Ooh, a survival RPG with real-time strategy elements. So survival, RPG, and RTS. That sounds intense. That's kind of cool. So is it kind of like a, what would you call it? A roguelike, where you start a game, you go as long as you can, but then you're likely to die and then you have to kind of start the game over? Or is it continual progress? Because I kind of have a love-hate relationship with roguelikes. I like it when, basically I like it when they give you some kind of progress in between games. If you start completely over, then I really feel like I'm just banging my head against the wall when I don't win. But if it gives you anything, something to kind of help your character for next time, then at least you feel like you're making progress, you know? I don't know if it's like those kind of games. You casual. Ooh, basically you start off as an absolute nobody in a really brutal wasteland, and it's a matter of finding a foothold in the world and managing to survive. Is this multiplayer or single player? And make something of yourself. You can recruit people and get a huge squad base going. I wonder if are you recruiting players or... Oh, it is single player. Oh, that's kind of cool. That sounds really in-depth. That's neat. Ooh, I suggest you go check out the treehouse like you were planning to, because I'm pretty sure there's something there. And if you don't get it now, I don't think you can get it after you move on to the next part of the main story. Okay, after this, we'll definitely check that out. Although I don't know where the chapter is going to end either, Relentless. So, this is not how the game usually looks, Grebird, and everybody that raided. This is kind of a mini game inside of the game. A young occultist found herself tangled in the bowels of the castle, searching for the final components the council required. Ooh, now we're playing a creepy council member. These are very short mini games, just kind of like giving you a little bit of a side story, but it relates somehow to the main story. They did a pretty good job of recreating Game Boy kind of music. What is a skull? Oh, that's what I had to collect. An occultist in the council, you say? Seriously, who puts spikes everywhere? Who is this supposed to stop? Anybody that takes their time can get around these. It's not really a trap. Oh, that's where I started, huh? We have to go this way. Watch, I say that, and then I'm going to run into some spikes. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. Dang it. Oh, the D-pad works. Okay. I was using the analog stick. The D-pad makes this so much easier. I don't have to worry about the corners. That was karma, wasn't it, guys? I trash talk the silly placement of spikes, and then I run into some. Anything down here? No. There's another one. Dos. Everything comes in threes, right? Oh. Did you guys ever play the original black and white Game Boy? Or am I the only one? I got this when I was a little kid and it first came out. Because I'm old. Oh, it's a dead end. Oh, maybe I have to return these to the center? I think I've explored all three directions. Does that look like a dead end to me? No, there's one more missing. Was it up this way, maybe? I could have sworn that kind of circled around. Oh, wait a second. Did we see one and we couldn't pick it up because we were already holding one? Oh, your dad played Tetris every night when I was a kid. Honestly, everybody at the time was obsessed with the Game Boy, mostly because of Tetris. I remember my mom, actually all the women in my house, my mom and my sister, could destroy me and my scores at Tetris. I would play other games. Honestly, I never had like the really good games because I was a kid at the time, so I don't know. I wasn't like obsessed with Mario. Mario was cool, but I was more excited about like the Ninja Turtles games and the Spider-Man game. And those games were crap compared to Mario and Zelda. I didn't get into Zelda until much later. Oh, you have a Game Boy, but never really played it. Not being backlit really put me off. Those things were so hard to look at, Blaze. You had to have really good lighting. Some people would have a Game Boy with like one of those snake lights that would flash on there, and then they would have this big plastic thing in front that would basically be a larger screen, but it was just a magnifying glass, so it made it look bigger. Crazy contraptions. Speakers, I saw some that had like big speakers on the side. You basically turn this little thing into this giant monstrosity to make it a little bit better. But we have to do the voice for this.
I have retrieved the remaining assets. Very good. The preparations are now complete. Stay within the circle while we perform the summoning.
I understand. Oh. What did you summon? And that's it. Your uncle had the black and white one. I think you played Spider-Man on it. If you did, you probably remember it was crap. There might have been multiple Spider-Man games, but the one that I had wasn't very good. I liked it as a kid, but when you're a kid, you like anything. You're just happy to have a game to play. It's funny, nowadays, it's like I have so many games I've never played, but like in my Steam library, but as a kid, you would have so few games, you would just play the same games over and over and over. I remember playing Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo so much, me and my brother basically made up random games where we wouldn't race, we wouldn't battle each other. We would go on the battle levels and essentially just drive around and shoot green shells and see who could survive the longest. Just try not to get hit by the green shells because they would bounce for infinity all over the battlefield, so you just try not to get killed. Let's see, I think I remember playing some god-awful Home Alone game on the Game Boy. It might have been the first time I wasn't happy to be just playing a video game. You probably never played Atari. Man, those games are really hard to go back to. Like, I like old games, but man, Atari games, you really have to have a lot of imagination to enjoy something like that. Whoa. This is the Phantom.
Sal.
Who are you? Are you Jim Johnson? Wait, who is Jim Johnson? I don't remember.
No, Sal, every living and I.
You're breaking up. I can't quite hear you.
I just haven't much time. Remember the red ball.
What do you mean? What are you?
Not to go and the other red ball that died.
Something about a red ball. That's about all I got out of that was red ball. Just when I thought I was getting used to seeing ghosts, then that happens. Whatever that was. My life is weird. Well, I should probably go check in with Todd again to see if he's found anything. Did I just unlock another chapter by looking at that picture? I bet. I can't even go back to most NES. And NES is kind of like that middle ground, where the best NES games are still fun. A lot of them are crap. A lot of them are just too hard to be fun. But that's how games were. They just made them so difficult that you couldn't beat them in like 30 minutes, which is how long they were if you were good at them. Oh, you looked up a walkthrough to refresh my memory, and playing Chapter 7 of the Gear Boy game triggers a point of no return. So regardless of the order you unlock them in, you should play that last. Okay. Ooh, can confirm I spent hours of Age of Empires 2 and MechWarrior as a kid. And, I mean, luckily those were good games, but honestly, when I was a kid and I'd played all my games to death, my parents would take me to Blockbuster, I would rent some new game, and even if it was terrible, I played it all weekend. Because it was new. It was just something different to do, you know? Alright, let's check our Game Boy. Gear Boy, sorry. Did we unlock Chapter 7? No, we have Chapter 2, though. And the mysterious old woman gazed once again into Jim's eyes and said, "You can find the door this key unlocks. We will share the secrets of the universe with you." Oh, we're back to this guy again. Funny, they're all kind of unique puzzles. Oh, I need to go back to the D-pad, or I'm gonna get killed. Honestly, the only thing that's gonna kill me here is lack of patience. If I go too fast, then I get killed. What is that? I don't know if I can interact with this. Doesn't look like it. Oh, Jim Johnson is Larry's father. Okay. Oh, I forgot that he was looking for his dad, who just went missing, right? They don't know if he's dead or not. Yeah, that was their only way of padding out the game length. That's true. I mean, they could have come up with some like random number generator to create games and go on forever, but that would have been so repetitive. They pretty much only lasted a long time because of how hard they were, which I don't cheat very much in games now, but oh man, with Game Genie back in the day, I cheated all the time because the games are just so hard. You almost had to. How do I get over there? There we go. Okay, we hit the switch and then backtrack. Like Battletoads, never would have beat that game. In fact, I don't know if I ever legitimately beat Battletoads. I think I did like a level skip to get past some of those like speeder bike levels. They were just so hard. There we go. Certain games like Mario and Zelda, those are actually like fun, fair challenges, but most NES games, not so much. Chapter 2 complete. Not only are we playing that out of order, but it's changing characters, which makes it even trickier. Yeah, Larry's dad went missing. No one knows what happened. But now we saw a phantom that seems to be his dad, which isn't good because that would imply he's dead. That's right. I wonder why our antenna didn't pick him up. Ah, you did it again. This time I'm playing Skyrim, I used the unrelenting force shout. Right after you used it, you said, what was that? It's just perfect timing, Dingo. Every time. Some crazy stuff happens to me during your streams, man. And I apologize for making you vomit that one time. That was Phantasmagoria, right? It's kind of gross. We don't usually play games quite that gross on stream. We have. We played worse, but not usually. Oh, who's Kuro Khan? Just curious because they're on the jumps and catches leaderboard. The name kinda sounds familiar, but to be honest, like, I'm not 100%. How many jumps do they have? Like just a few? Check out the Super Gear Boy. Todd made that? That's pretty awesome. Like, wait, is that my walkie-talkie? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, he needed parts for the upgrade. I hope you don't mind. I can get us new ones. Damn. Well, that's okay. Hopefully it'll help find out more about these ghosts and my curse. Agreed. Okay, so would now be a bad time to check out Todd? We don't have 7. We're missing 3, I think? 3 or 4. We're missing 4, 5, 7, and 8. Although I think I've been in every room in the game. So I'm not sure. Unless a ghost appears at different times, like even though you've already been there, maybe you have to do them in a certain order. Like after you get, you know, chapter 2, then you can find chapter 6. Bad. I'm having a hard time remembering where certain things are in the game. Like, I think our room is on floor 4. Todd is on floor 2. But a lot of the rest of it, I'm having a harder time remembering. 8 jumps. That's pretty impressive, Blaze. If I had to guess, Blaze, I bet Kuro Khan was here during one of the streams where Andy went ballistic with the token button, so he might have just caught a whole bunch in a small amount of time, my guess. Actually, I think you can check out how long they've been watching the stream. Try like a follow command on him, and also, let's research this guy. Do a follow command and like just a tokens command, because that's a good idea. Or I think you can do a following, or how long they've watched the stream too. I forget what it is, like time watched or something. Oh wait, this is Todd's room. I don't think we want to do that yet. Following for 1 month and 13 days. Yeah, I bet they were here for a Christmas stream. That would make sense. Probably just for that Christmas tree. We did in the beginning of the chapter Relentless. I don't think I've looked at it after we've started looking for ghosts, though. Yeah. So this whole chapter, I think she said there's nothing that she needs there. Yeah, for 1 hour of watching, 28 tokens is pretty high amount. Background check, nice. Blaze, run that background check. Okay, so I want to avoid Todd's place, because I think that's where it's going to end, right? Just be sure we don't miss anything. Some of these rooms we've definitely gone into, but things might pop up later again. Now, if Kuro-kan had like a whole bunch of tokens and they're here all the time, I feel bad because for anyone out there just lurking and watching, never want to call you out. Always appreciate you being here. No background checks on them. Yeah, we'll end at the normal time. Unfortunately, I do have work tomorrow. Am I right, Relentless, in thinking that I have to kind of revisit places I've already looked with the ghost thing? Kind of like, after you find one thing, then you can come back and do it again, even though it wasn't there before? That was 3. We're going to 4. Nah, just quit your job. Easy. We've definitely been in here. One in Todd's bathroom. Okay, so maybe I don't have to revisit everything. Do we get all the chapters in this episode, or do we get them later in the game as well? So Todd's room right here. So before we go into Todd's actual room, we'll check his bathroom. And his kitchen. Oh, we do get them all in this episode. Okay. We did find a ghost here in the very beginning. It was that guy that came out of the toilet, remember? I think that was the first ghost we ever saw. I think we've taken our little game gear everywhere. It's strange, but I can't find any reports of past murders. The only one that comes up is our friend Charlie, but look at this photo of him on the public record. What the? It gets even weirder, because that doesn't look like him at all. There's no trace of any officers that were here the day Mrs. Sanderson was killed, not even in the classified police records. It's as if they weren't here at all, or like they don't even exist. Well, that's weird. I remember things so out of order. I do that all the time when I'm remembering games. How is that possible? I was doing it during Phantasmagoria. I played through the game like 5 times. I'm not entirely sure, but I did find one interesting thing. It's a missing person case from 1987. Megan Holmes, age 7, lived in Addison Apartments with her parents Luke and Stacy. Looks like it may be your little friend from upstairs. She must be the daughter that Greg from my bathroom was telling us about. Oh. Stories line up, right? Well, here's where it gets weird again. There's an update to that report 1 day after the original was filed, stating that the girl was found dead in Wendigo Lake, that's a few miles south of here, along with her parents. It says they've been fishing and fell over into the river and drowned, like some kind of mudslide or something. That's definitely her. Wait a second. I've seen that necklace before. I know I have. She's never wearing it when I talk to her, but I've seen it somewhere else. Had like a cross on it. Since you haven't been able to summon her, even with the Super Gear Boy, perhaps finding the necklace will help somehow. That actually makes a lot of sense. It's something that she had a connection to when she was alive. Now I just need to remember where I saw that thing. I think I'm going to check the basement. I would assume lost and found, right? Wendigo Lake. Doesn't sound like a fun place to hang. Bring your camera. Might see some cool stuff. But no, when I think of Wendigo now, I always think of that game Until Dawn. That game was cool. I knew I saw that necklace somewhere. Now, Larry will see Megan for sure. Here we go. Okay, work your magic whenever you're ready. Same, to be honest. I mean, I know Wendigo's like an old thing from like way back when, but I always associate with that game now. Those Wendigos were awesome. Megan, are you with us? This is my friend Larry. We have some questions to ask you. That's so creepy how they pop up. Hi, Sally Face. Holy... Just a second. Holy knuckles. That's not a nice word, Larry. You'll have to forgive him, Megan. He's never seen a ghost before. It's okay. My daddy has bad word or says bad words sometimes too. Where have you been lately? What do you mean? I've been here the whole time. I've been trying to reach you. I think when you're alive, you can't see the other side. The other side? Yeah, that's where we all live. It's like this side, but a little different. Do you know someone named Greg? Oh, you mean Mommy's friend. I like Greg. He always brings me candy. Can you remember anything else about him? Just that he was nice and always brought candy. Oh, and my daddy didn't like him so much, but I don't know why. I know why. Ooh, I think you get all the rest of the Gear Boy chapters during this part of the story. Okay, good. So I didn't miss anything, hopefully. What can you tell me about your parents? I miss my mommy. She doesn't talk anymore. What about your dad? Daddy scares me now. He scares everyone here, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be nice like Mommy. What happened? I remember they had a fight, and then he was sad. Then his sadness turned into angriness. Do you remember your last days? I don't know. It's all blurry now. Were you fishing at Lake Wendigo? Huh? No, I've never been fishing before. My daddy went sometimes with Mr. Johnson. Wait, Mr. Johnson? Yeah, how did you know that? That's my dad. Oh, I guess our daddies were friends. Can you tell me where he is? Do you know anything about him? Please, I need to know. I'm sorry you lost your daddy. I don't know where he is. I just know Mr. Johnson and my daddy went fishing a lot. I'm sorry. Is this your necklace? Hey, yes, where did you find that? It was downstairs in the bottom of the lost and found box. I wonder how long it's been there. My mommy gave me that necklace. She was scared. She said it would protect me from the evil in the world. Do you know where your mommy is now? She's in her bedroom, but she never listens to me anymore. I don't think she can hear me. She's still alive? Do you think she... Uh-oh. What? Daddy's coming. He doesn't like when I talk to people. I have to go. Bye-bye. Ooh, I have an idea. Maybe that big scary spirit with the red eyes might be her dad. Wait, Oh, it's creepy how they melt. Hey, got another chapter. Yeah, they never seem to stick around long enough. Well, we're gonna need to get into that bedroom, but it's all boarded up. Oh, I remember the one. Can you get some tools for us? Actually, David borrowed my mom's crowbar and never gave it back. Would you mind going and getting it from him? David. I asked him like 3 times now, and he always has some excuse. Maybe you'll have better luck. Was David the guy in the Like, just underwear? Or who am I thinking of? Sure. I'll head down to the 3rd floor now and see what I can do. Okay, 3rd floor. Let's see, you'll have to go to the 5th floor, I think, and the rest of them will be there. Ooh, so we should go to the 5th floor now. Melting children, what a lovely sight. There could be worse things that happen to children. Like in Harvester, for example. Wait, is this the boarded up room we have to get into? I was thinking it was the other boarded up room from the hallway. Okay, so we're on the 5th floor right now. Let's see if we can't find the rest of the chapters here. Although we have to play through that chapter too. We already got the one from the bird. That's probably everything in here. Another throwback to Harvester. A funny thing. I prefer children with the eyeballs intact, please. Thank you very much. Still no ghost in here. Oh wait, this is the same room. Derp. Let's see, I think I'll have to get the crowbar to get into that room in the remaining 3 chapters. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the chapter we just got. Which one do we get? If it's 7, I won't do it. Nope, chapter 5. Playtime was interrupted by the promptly setting sun. In that moment, the young girl realized she had gone far too deep into unfamiliar words. Wait, is this the girl that we found in the church earlier, or is this someone else? Oh, this is gonna be another maze. Left. Down. Right. Down. Right. Up. I'm not seeing any difference. Okay, now there's a break. Okay, I'm looking for some kind of pattern to know if I'm kind of going the right direction or not. Okay, let's say this is the start. If I go left... That looks different. Let's go left again. Nope, I think that went the same way. Yeah, we jacked it up. I think I reset it anyway. Oh, there's 2 boarded up doors, and although you don't have to go to 403 for story reasons, oh, there's a chapter in there, because once we get the hammer, we'll go there first. So let's go left. This is unique. Let's try up. Nope, I think that's wrong. So left is correct. I just need to reset it. I think left is correct. Go left. Try down. Yep. Down, left. So left, down. Crap. Ah, trial and error. Left. Down. It's basically Simon Says. Try right. Left, down, right. There we go. Where have you been, child? You had me worried sick. I'm sorry, Mama. I was lost and it was so dark and... Hush now, my sweet angel. Everything is okay. Here, I want you to have this. Grandma's necklace. Oh, this is her. It will protect you from the wickedness in this world, so you don't have to be afraid anymore. What about Father? He doesn't have to know. This will be our little secret. There's our backstory. Cool. Okay, so we're still in 5. The crowbar guy. Is he in 3? There we go. Nice guess. Sup, brother? Can I borrow your crowbar? I'd love to lend it to you, but it's the only thing holding my shelf up right now. See, those kids next door in 301? They're nice kids. and alls, but they have these real loud parties sometimes. Shakes the whole wall, and my shelf falls right down. If Yins could talk to them for me, get them to be a little quieter, then maybe you could borrow the crowbar. Okay, I'll talk to him. Thanks, Sal. I do it myself, but for the clean clothes, you see, and I just hate to be the party pooper, you know? Not a problem. I'll be right back. See yas. So this one right here. Hey, college kids. This is Sierra. Hey, Sierra, what are you up to? Oh, hey, Sally Face. I'm contemplating an alternate activity for tonight's party. My friends and I usually like to do our own thing, but I'm having trouble narrowing it down. Is it okay if I look over your list? Sure. Ooh. What should they do for their alternate activity? Video games. How about this? That's usually my go-to choice also. That could work. Oh wait, we want them to be quiet. That's true. I didn't think about that. Chess tournament. How about this? It's been a while since we've done a tournament. That's a perfect choice for tonight. I didn't even make the connection that I was doing that yet. CJ. Yo, what up, Sal? Hey, CJ, what are you up to? I'm trying to choose music for our party tonight. Mind if I have a look? Go for it, little dude. Okay, this is probably a good one. Nope. Classical and chess. Nope. Nope. Okay, so they both work. I'm thinking classical and chess works out better. How about this? Huh. You know, there's something interesting about this one. It's unexpected. It's classy. I think this could work. Oh, I should be looking for ghosts, huh? Can't forget to look for ghosts. Azaria, that's a cool name. Hey Z, what's up? Hey Sally Face, I'm trying to choose a game for the party tonight. I've got this little book of games, but I don't know. Can I take a look? Be my guest. Musical chairs, charades, those are both loud. Duck Duck Moose, loud. Dodgeball, loud. Telephone, that might be quiet. Ping pong could be loud. I'm gonna say telephone. How about this game? You know, this reminds me of grade school. That touch of nostalgia that could be just what this party needs. Thanks, Sal. Alright, I think we nailed it. I think that does it. Their party should be much quieter now. Did we check the bathroom? Thought we did. Yeah. This party's gonna be lame. I don't play chess, so for me, that wouldn't be very much fun. What's up, brother? Can I borrow your crowbar? I worked it out with the college students. They're going to have a much more low-key party this time. Wow, that's great news. Thanks for helping me out. Sarah will be so happy too. Last time, our wedding picture almost blowed up to pieces. Glad I could help. Right, let me grab the crowbar for use. 1 second. This guy ever get his laundry done? Here you go, buddy. Take it. Thanks, you too. Okay, now I think you told me earlier, 403? That was the other boarded up room I'm thinking of, huh? I like chess and telephone and classical music. This party sounds lit. Yeah, go ahead and get a TLAB. We could do that tonight. I guess I could use a crowbar to break in. Maybe I could find something important inside. Of course. I want to know what happened to that door. Oh, Mrs. Sanderson? Who are you? Oh, she's talking with her neck open. My name is Sal. I moved in after you died? Oh, I can't remember much of it. Just hazy pieces, like waking from a dream. Do you know what happened to my Herman? He couldn't bear to come back to this room. Movers came and took everything out for him. He looked totally defeated. You must have meant the world to him. I miss him so much. This cold isolation is torturous. Oh, it's sad. I wish we had never moved to this place. Then he would have never met them, and Charlie would never... Oh no, it's coming back. Don't worry, Mrs. Henderson. Go hide. Goodbye, Sal. Oh, that scream that happened is creepy. Let's just break into this apartment real quick. Alright, let's knock out that Game Boy game. Game Gear. Such a hard time remembering that. No, Gear Boy. Chapter 8. After learning what Herman was involved with, Mrs. Sanderson reached out to a friend for help. They would meet up later that night. Have a nice day at work. Promise me you'll stay out of trouble, honey. Of course. I love you, babe. I love you too. Oh, we're gonna play out her murder? Is that what's going on here? I have to gather some evidence first if anyone is gonna believe this. This is funny. I have to dodge these guys. Oh, they have some weird patterns, don't they? It's like a funny bullet hell shooter. Yoink! Oh, and I have to go back too. Luckily, she moves real fast. I think she moves faster than all the rest of them. Hey, it isn't a good time to talk. Can you come back later? Oh, Charlie, what the hell's gotten into you? Oh, that demon that got summoned. So now you're finding out what happened to her, but in the form of a Gear Boy game. That's cool. I like that. So some weird cult summoned this demon that took control of Charlie, and that's what killed her. What I'm gathering. So now we are going to level 5, right? I think it was on floor 5. There we go. I should be able to pull these boards off with the crowbar. Are we getting pretty close to the end of the chapter, Relentless? Just so I have an idea of a good stopping point. This is creepy. Oh, there's a weird hole in the wall, too. Holy crap, guys. That's brutal. She's like stuck in there. Like they actually hit her in the mattress. I've heard of that before. Does that ever happen in real life? Stacy? Are you okay? It definitely not. Okay, I think we just got chapter 4? Is that what it said? Or chapter 4. And then 7's gonna be the last one. When her husband learned of her indiscretions, Stacy knew there wasn't much time left. In fear for her life, she turned to an unlikely ally. Okay, she said I need to cut the power lines on each floor. I hope we can pull this off. On each floor. Okay, so we're on floor 5 right now. There we go. Oh, that's cool. It automatically did that for me. Two to go. Did they keep adding more of these cultists? Feels like it. Maybe not. Oh, that was close. Oh, oh man, that was lucky. can't take that now. Okay, Rosenberg, I cut the power and Greg disposed of the bones. Good. And I've destroyed the 7th book. Will we ever be able to stop them? We've got a good chance. Nothing is guaranteed, but I think we might have done it. I should never have let things get this far in the first place. I'm sorry that Luke had to get your family involved in all this. If we can stop the ritual, then the council won't have another chance to perform it for 1,000 years. Then I pray to God this works. God doesn't care about us, my dear. Don't waste your breath on such things. We must fight for our own survival. Nice. Only one to go. Oh, there's a movie I can remember now. Thinking of Body in the Mattress. I think it's called 4 Rooms, the movie. And it's really interesting. It's 4 kind of like short stories, but they're all tied in the same hotel, different rooms, different people. And each story is directed by a different director. One's directed by Tarantino, one's directed by Robert Rodriguez, and I forget the other 2. But one of them has a Body in the Mattress story, and it's pretty intense. I see, once you find the last chapter and play that, this episode ends. Okay, let's try to knock that out real quick. That way we start off fresh in the next stream. There's a huge hole in the wall. Looks like there's a room on the other side. Oh, crawl through the creepy hole? Point of no return. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't just stop the stream at 10. Oh, there's a noose up there. Hello? This went dark. Oh, that's creepy. It's like when she cut the power. In the moment, he found himself somewhere else. Even though Luke wasn't sure how he ended up here, he knew what must be done. There's a voice. The woman is a threat to us. She cannot be trusted. We will accomplish great things together and cannot afford any obstacles. Whoa! He moves so fast. I was not prepared for that. Oh, that was weird. There's like a person statue there. Did you see that? The child will only slow us down. She will never follow us with her mother's treacherous blood running through her veins. Oh, is that supposed to be the kid? Walk with me into the undying flame, and our powers shall be endless. Oh, it's a different statue each time. That looks like a statue of us. This one's kind of tricky, just how sensitive it is. Oh. Luke? Can you hear me? Luke? Holy crap. That was crazy. So that was the red-eyed monster. What the hell just happened? Todd gave me one of his inventions. He said that, theoretically, it could overload and destroy an evil spirit. After I got it, I came upstairs right away to make sure you were okay. It's a good thing you did. So that red-eyed creep has been here for decades? That was before I was even born. I guess maybe I'm not cursed after all. Yeah, who knew Addison Apartments had such a dark past? I thought living here with Charlie was freaky. Damn, this is nuts, dude. Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about the demon showing up anymore. Todd's thingy seemed like it took care of it. Oh, what is it? No, that's great and all. I was just thinking. I guess since there's no curse, this all means that my dad, he just... Oh, he's not coming back. Poor Larry. That's sad. I'm sorry, Sal. That's our time for today. The guards are giving me the look. Oh yeah, because we're incarcerated. That's right. Wait, that was only part of the story. I had hoped to get some honest insight from you today, especially with this being our last session and your trial in just a few days. I swear on my life, I've told you nothing but the truth. Government conspiracies, demons, ghosts, and some kind of magical video game system? Sal, these things don't exist. You really can't expect me to believe you. Think about it from my perspective. The evidence against you for what you did? Well, it is profound. I know how it sounds, but what I've told you is the truth. Oh, bye, Sal. Go to the treehouse, please. Just go and see for yourself. You'll find all the proof you need. Crazy that he's still wearing the mask, too. Although he took it off at one point, we didn't get to see his face. What a f***ing psycho, eh? He doesn't know. He's thinking. What's this car? It's not us. We're in prison. Someone coming to visit us? Or he's going to the apartment. Oh, it's... Apartment's seen better days. He is not as quick as, Sal, that's for sure. Rusty tools and other various junk. A few old amateur paintings, probably Larry's. They're filled with clothes, books, cassettes, nothing of importance. Seems to be a photograph of Larry's parents. Nothing strange about it, though. There's absolutely nothing up here. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I just needed to see for myself. Sal was so convincing, and this whole thing has seemed off. Larry! Dr. Enon? What? Don't freak out, man. We need your help. You have to get Sal out of jail. This is much deeper than we thought. Please. You have to get Sal here. You can't... Calm down, dude. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack. This is important. If Sal doesn't get here soon, then... Did he just kill himself falling down the treehouse? Holy dude. That sucks. How high up was that treehouse? That's a safety hazard. Whoa. What the heck is that? Don't go to the light. Don't go to the light. Is this real? Am I dreaming?
White room, and if you told...
We have to read this.
Don't forget what I told you. Find me in the white room.
That's like Twin Peaks. It's backwards. I like that.
Others to place this.
Let's read the whole thing backwards.
But you must not speak of this place to others.
Some of it's backwards, some of it's not.
The only one who lived here is dead now.
What should I do? Huh? I'm trying to say run.
Run.
Oh my gosh. What am I doing with these levers, guys? There used to be a door here. Is it true that you have chosen to forego legal help in favor of representing yourself? Yes. I've got nothing to hide. It's called faux news. I like that. Not Fox News, faux news. Can you speak to your conviction of being an innocent man? Are you sticking with your story you've told the police? I will share the truth. Are you saying your original story wasn't true? I have no comment on that. Can you comment on the supposed person that allegedly killed your mother? How do you explain no witnesses or evidence of any such person? I don't see the relevance of that now. Is it true that they are going to add Sanderson murder to your charges? That would be news to me, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to pin that on me too. And what about Charlie Mansfield? I have nothing to say about him right now, except that I did what I thought was right at the time. Okay, since we aren't getting any major details from you, let me ask you our highest polled question. The viewers are very interested in this one. Is it true that you are granted special meal privileges because you are afraid of bologna? I'm not afraid of lunch meat, okay? Well, it's a long story. Your trial is still a few hours away. I think we have plenty of time. Baloney? Alright. Episode 3, The Baloney Incident. Mr. Dude L? What if I were more than just a doodle? This is cool. Okay, this is probably a good time to stop. I'm guessing this is the end. Or no, I can't do anything. Thank you for pronouncing baloney correctly. Hey, it's Pyramid Head. Hello, are you okay? What's wrong with your old friend? Or what's wrong with your friend? He sought the truth, and the truth destroyed his soul. Now please, leave us alone. Your head will frighten the children. Can you tell me why your friend ventured to find enlightenment? He traveled to the wise prophet, beyond the fields of death. But a round head like you will never make it. That's discriminatory, isn't it? Are you okay? What happened to your limbs? Well, I never. How would you feel if I asked you what happened to your weirdly shaped head? I didn't mean to offend, I was... Go bother someone else. They're all sad. Hello, miss. Don't pay any mind to my sister. She's a cranky lately because of the sun. It's no problem. Our ancestors were mauled by the great beast. Ever since our people are drawn without limbs. What sort of beast would do that? We do not speak of such things. If you want to know more, you'll need to seek out the oracle beyond the death fields. Oh. Are you the great beast? Well, you too, friend. No, I'm sorry, don't pay me any mind. My temper rises with the sun. The great beast hasn't been seen for over 100 years. Do you know where the prophet is? You mean the crazy old hag who lives beyond death? Just take that ladder down. It's always a ladder down. Are you the great beast? Well, F you. Oh, the eraser is the great beast. That's kind of cool. There's the old hag. Are you the prophet? I am called by many names by the sticks. Do you know about the great beast? It crawled through the great hall many years ago. It ravaged the sticks for decades, and then was laid to rest by a magnificent explosion in the sky. Most believe the beast to be dead, though we know better than that. What is the Great Hole? Eons ago, we created the Great Hole in the papery fabric of this world. A hole that contained all the knowledge in the universe. How do I get there? What is the truth worth to you? Great hole, huh? Everything. I love this style. This is cool. Jeez. Why? Why, game? Excuse me, Mr. Fisher? Sal, wake up. Huh? That doesn't look like math to me. Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off. I already finished the test. I know, dear. You aced it as well. Very good. Just try to stay awake for the remainder of class, okay? Sure. It won't happen again. And, Mr. Phelps, eyes on your own paper. Class is almost over. Make sure everyone hands in their tests before leaving. Too bad after you finish your test, you can't just leave. Hey, freak! Oh, what happened to his eye? Nobody likes a goody two-shoes, Sally face. Nobody likes a cliche bully, Travis. Don't you have something better to do? Shut up, I wasn't talking to you. You know, if you took that stick out of your you may actually enjoy yourself for once. Maybe even make a friend or two. I have friends that you'll never have. Or I have more friends than you'll ever have. You kiss your daddy with that tongue? I'm sure he... Oh. What the hell? Are you alright, Sal? I'm fine. Come on, let's report that jerk. No, don't worry about it. That'll just make things worse. Trust me. I've dealt with bigger bullies than Travis before. Sal, you're bleeding. I'm okay, really. Here, let's use my banana. John's commentary is in Morse code now. Wait, hold on. I can't... Oh, that's not a face you want to see. Oh, she smiled. There. Looks like it was just a small scratch. Don't worry, you can hardly see it. Ah, thanks, Ash. Dude, what happened? Was it Travis again? That prick. I'll kill him. Larry, I'm fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Sal's right. If we stir the pot, it could just make things worse. Not if he's dead. Then he'll probably just haunt the school and we'll be stuck with that bonehead for the next 2 years. Says the group's skeptic. You know I love you guys, but the ghost stories are just a bit much, even for me. So we're just gonna let this Travis thing go? It's not worth it. Plus, think about it. Who knows what his home life is like? He's got a lot of pent-up rage. There must be a reason. I'm pretty sure he's just angry they switched bologna sandwich day tomorrow. Seriously, I've never seen anyone love the crappiest lunch day so much. Hey, welcome back, therapy. We should have wrapped up, but this cutscene has taken longer than I expected. It's like a prison meal, and he doesn't even like pizza Fridays. Who doesn't like pizza? It's inhuman. Maybe he's an alien. That's all we need. Psst, Larry, I'll help you kill Travis when Sal isn't looking. I heard that. The next day. Baloney day. Yeah, we're trying to finish. I'm actually looking for a save icon because I just want the game to save itself, so it's a good stopping point. But I haven't seen a save icon recently. Oh dear God. Ew. Like the sandwich and the cafeteria worker. Does that bologna smell funny to you guys? I thought it was last week, or I thought last week's was a little off-putting, but it seems to be worse this week. I heard it's made from goat meat. Didn't a bunch of kids call in sick the day after Bologna Day last week, too? Aw, you guys, don't ruin lunch for me, please. It's the only good part of the day. Group huddle. I'm in. Me too. Count me in. Have fun. I'm gonna stay here with Chug. Love me some whole milk. Milk? We need to find out if there's anything wrong with this bologna. Maybe there's a batch of bad beef, or it's expiring or something. Or bad goats. I'm telling you, dude, this is funky. Doesn't taste like no beef to me. I mean, bologna has very little beef anyway. This product is most likely a blend of low-cost meat components from different sources of beef, pork, chicken, and or turkey. Todd, man, you're making my stomach turn. Like, is this like the hot dog incident all over again? I hope not. I've been mixing up Todd and Larry. Sal might be onto something. There could be an issue with the lunch meat. I'd like to take our sandwiches to the science lab and see if I can find any bacteria or signs of expiration. However, it would be helpful to know what the exact ingredients are. Good luck with that. Okay, Ash, you go with Todd and help him in the lab. Larry and I will try to get some information on the bologna. Sounds like a plan. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm going to say it's probably saved. Crap, I'm in trouble. All right. So we got decently into there. I'm gonna pretend it's saved. The auto saving. Let this game, John, save the game. I wish I could manually save it. It's just one of those massive cutscenes you never see coming, you know? All right. How did your all the, not errands, but you said you were working on some stuff. Hopefully that went well. Therapy. Let's see here. So TLAB, then we are out of here. Okay, American California John would say that is Bernstiland. Wait, burnt? I have to enunciate this. Burtisland. Burtisland. It's tricky now though, Blaze, because you might have given me a word that actually is pronounced the way I think it is, like the last time. Burnt Island. Oh! That's totally how it's spelled. Burnt Island. I like that. Burnt his land. Burnt Island. I'm going to say this is going to be another tricky one. And the tis is like not even there. It's just going to be Birdland. Birdland. Somehow that tis is just gone. Or is the land gone and it's like Burtand? Nah. Burn Thailand. Oh, that would work too, huh? I'm gonna say Burnaland. 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 Alright. Excuse me.
Burnt Thailand.
I can't hear it.
Burnt Thailand.
Let me try resend this.
Burnt Thailand. Burnt Thailand.
You got it, Nate.
Burnt Island.
Wait.
Burnt Island.
Burnt Island.
It totally is just Burnt Island. Actually, the first one I thought it said Burnt Thailand, but relentless. You were right. Burnt Island. Dang it. Who said we were cheating? I was just making my own guesses. See, I was shopping for some materials. I'm renovating the hall in my apartment, and the workers came today. So, more shade of white paint browsing. Do you have to do the painting too, Therapy? You said it's the hall in your apartment. Like, inside your apartment, or the hall going to your apartment? Yeah, I'm counting this as a success for myself. Honestly, everybody was closer to me. Everybody was more successful than me. I thought it was gonna be too tricky, but no, it was actually how it was spelled, basically. I mean, they kind of was like two separate words. Burnt Island, I would say Burnt Island, the way it was all a run-on word, but That was cool. 0 for 20, but that was cool. Okay, a few quick shout outs for the awesome folks in here. Graybeard, I'm sure you're out of here, but thank you so much for the raid earlier. And Black Cat Plays, thank you for the follow. I think you came with the raid. Anonymous, wherever you are out there, thank you so much for the gift sub to Sophie. And Kate subscribed for 7 months. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh, it is inside your apartment. Nice. Is it white currently, or what's the current color, Therapy? What's weird is Kate's sub shows up twice. I wonder if she subbed for 2 months. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, thank you so much, Kate. And also, Sophie, thank you for the big raid. That was awesome. Alrighty, so who is online? I gotta get out of here and get ready for bed, guys. But we're knocking out like a chapter a day, which is awesome. We're making pretty good progress on this game. At this rate, we could beat it in 5 streams, which is pretty good. Okay, who is online, guys? That was quite a few folks online. Yeah. Girlshenko's back at Fallout. Jake is playing Pokemon. Oh, Therapy, thank you for the stream. I'll catch up for the VOD for the part I missed. Alright, thank you so much, Therapy. And you know what that means, guys. Thank you very much, Therapy. Let's see. What is Rainbow Six? Okay, I'm just going to give you games and you pick. We got Red Dead Redemption, Rainbow Six, Fallout 76, and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, or the other one, I'm not sure. I have to wait for someone to jump. I can't stop the stream until that. Ooh, not feeling Detroit? Who's streaming Detroit right now? Or do we want to jump in another one? Nice catch, Blaze. You're increasing that number. Who's currently playing Detroit? Somebody we know? Or you know what? My follower list might be cut off. Maybe there's someone I know that I don't see. Oh, you already said? I missed it. Aimless Alchemist is streaming Detroit. I don't think I've ever rated this person. But I'm going to take your word for it. Because you guys are cool people and you know cool people. And I love meeting new cool people. John and not reading chat. Name a more iconic duo. It's like Batman and Robin. We have not rated them. This channel is for mature audiences. She's pretty chill. Yeah, I don't have... It's funny, the icon looks exactly like somebody else that I have in my list, but it's not quite the same. It's hard to tell when it's just a few pixels, you know? She's pretty chill. Nice. Always happy to raid somebody playing this game. I like to see more of the game, but I also don't want to spoil too much because I want to do another playthrough in March. I'm excited to play that game. Mature audience. It's a shame we're also immature, right? Agreed. But I love it that way, guys. Thank you all again so much, guys. This has been awesome. And Thursday we'll do another regular stream. Won't be a super late stream because I have work on Friday, but I'm excited to knock out some more of this game. This game's cool. All right, guys. In the meantime, have a fantastic night. Thank you guys all for hanging out. All the lurkers out there, everybody chatting. You guys are amazing. I will see you in about 48 hours. Bye, guys.